All right. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vaibhav Kakkar, and I'm the founder of IM Skills. I am going to host this content writing orientation class for everyone. And welcome Ahmed, Anjali, Anuja, Damini, Dipti, Hardik, Jasmine, Mukula, Nikhil, Nishita, Bamita, Prachi, Preeti, Ravina, Rishmitha, Shruti, and Arunima in the program. Before we guys begin, may I have your quick acknowledgement in the chat box as well? Let me say hi to all of you. Can you please acknowledge that you're all able to hear my voice loud and clear? You guys can see the screen and we are recording this session. Thank you, Rashmita, for the quick acknowledgement. Okay, guys, so let me go ahead and quickly create an agenda for the lesson today. In this session, I am going to guide you about the industry called content writing. I will help you to understand how exactly content writing market works. I will also help you guys to understand that how exactly content writers, they earn money in this particular industry. I will be talking about that how as a writer, you can go ahead and develop multiple sources of income for yourself. We will also be learning about as a fresher or as a new writer, even if you're looking forward for career transition. What are the things required to be a good writer? What are the skill set people expect from your end so that you can actually go ahead and build your overall profile around it? We will be also explaining you guys around the long-term vision of content writing industry, because overall our observation says that some people, they believe that a short training program in content writing helps them to become a pro writer. This is not true. I will help you to understand the realistic time expectations you should go ahead and keep from yourself for this particular industry so that you can accordingly plan your career. We will be talking about an overview of IM Skills Content Writing Master Program. Why is that we are the one of the famous or best institution delivering content writing programs since our inceptions, and who all hire our students. I will help you to meet with almost like 35,000 plus professionals who have done these courses with us. You will be able to interact with them. You will be able to see that, as we have written, that our students, they write at Times of India. You will be able to see their work. You'll be able to see that how many of those have published their books, where are they working today, all such things, so that you can go ahead and finally discuss and see that whether it is a right fit program for you or your requirement or not. If it is, you can accordingly plan your journey with us. Then in the end, what I'll do, I'll keep at least 15 to 20 minutes open Q&A round. So intentionally, I have taken a privilege back from you guys that you cannot unmute yourself right now. But once my part is over, you guys are allowed to go ahead and talk to me. You will be able to unmute yourself, ask your questions related to anything in content writing industry, your career, your jobs, anything around it. I would love to answer those. So are we all ready? Can I have your quick yes in the chat box? Great. So there are few rules, ground rules. Let's set them. Okay. I wanted to go ahead and make this class as engaging as we are sitting in a normal face-to-face meeting. Okay. So what I want, each and every person, I'll ask you guys questions, and I want you guys to participate completely without keeping a doubt that, okay, I can be wrong. And believe me, we are not expecting any right answers from you guys. All I'm going to expect is that you're participating. And we will make this class engaging. We will ensure that each one of you is getting a lot of value from the program. And whether you're taking content writing as your career or not, at least you're going to remember two things. One, IM skills. Second, me as a person. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this particular orientation around that. So I have a first question that I would like to ask everybody to understand where you guys are in terms of your understanding stage. So this is important for Ahmed, Anjali, Ankita, Anuja, Damini, Deepti, Dr. S.A. Sovia, Jasmine, Mohammed, Mukula, Nikhil, Nishita, Pamita, Prachi, Preeti, Ravina, Rishmita, Sandhya, Shiva, Shruti, VAS, PH, Vijay, Shri, and Arunima. And then there is another person. I skipped the name, sorry. Okay, so all of you, please answer this particular thing, that according to your current understanding, why do you think people are hiring content writers? What are various business objectives organizations they keep in their mind while hiring a writer? So I'm giving you all 1 minute to write this answer. Use chat option and please go ahead and write the same. Shruti says the first answer, marketing. Rishmita says advertisements to establish the brand as per Mukula. Amazing. Generate leads to promote their organization as per Sandhya. Nikhil says lead generation. Digital marketing requirements as per Dr. S.A. Sovia. Understanding customers' need and communicate them well. Okay, Vijay, advertising to write books for Rishika. Parmita says communication. Very good. How about others? For connecting with people through their words. Okay, nice. Digital marketing, Jasmine. Okay. What about others? Any other person who's still writing? Power of good communication, marketing communication and brand reach. Okay. Marketing and branding documentary library for firms to give good content for academic purposes. E-commerce, it is highly required for branding and PR to put their products in a similar manner or simple manner to the customers. Okay. Blog writing, very good. I get that. So see, now let me go ahead and create with everybody to reach is in unique ways. Okay. Marketing, communication, blog writing. Very good project. Great, 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 everybody. Now let me help you to understand the overall writing industry. This is a very important thing so that you all can understand that why and for what purposes you get hired. So if my friend Prachi gets a writing job tomorrow, Rashmita gets a writing job, it is not always that she will be writing blogs or she will be writing marketing, communication or blog writing thing. There are various objectives as per the organization work model that people need to go ahead and fulfill. So let's first understand 4 forms of content creation. What are 4 forms of content creation? 4 forms are voice, text, videos, and infographics. Now, this can also be a part of images. You can say this. Now, why voice is a part of content creation, text is a part of content creation, videos is a part of content creation. See, the point is, if you have heard about podcast ever, it is an emerging channel. It is not that people are randomly picking up a subject and they are creating content around it. These subjects are picked by a proper research or by a research analyst, and then they create content. They decide what subjects they are going to pick up while they are going to discuss those, right? So the one who writes or creates these types of words or content is a writer again. Text, any article, any blog, any newspaper, any internet e-paper, anything in a form of written text is a part of text-based content creation. Videos, you might have been watching a lot of videos. For example, we consume content with reels, videos around YouTube, and a lot more. It is not that randomly people are creating it. It is a part of proper script. Okay. Likewise, we engage with a lot of content in a form of carousels, images. Where can we find them? Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and other channels too, right? Other than the images of our friends or people we're following, there are image-based content thing. In the current days, if you know, there was Blinkit and Zomato, one viral thing happening. Doodh mangoge, doodh denge, something like that. You remember that? If you have seen those types of advertisements nowadays, it's a part of infographic-based viral marketing. We also call them meme-based marketing. And then a lot of people picked it up and they started doing it around other subjects too, whatever they are offering or services they are offering. Now, these are 4 forms through which we create content or for which we create content. Okay. Now, these are forms of content creation. However, if you understand it, why we are creating content, there are reasons. So let's understand businesses' objectives. What are businesses' objectives? For example, if you look at broadly, I would say there are 3 core objectives in the market people are fulfilling with the help of writing as a business. Subject number 1, that is lead generation. Second one, I would say online sales. Third one is brand building. Other than this, if you look at content writing as a subject, it is very diversified. It has a lot more stuff available. For example, if Times of India is hiring a writer, the job is clear. This guy is eligible only to write press releases. This guy will write news about others. If a legal house is writing somebody, let's say a big law firm is hiring somebody, these guys are legal writers. They write legal documentation. Let's say a company, they are into, let's say, social media agency work, and they have clients, those who are outsourcing their social media management. So maybe it's around creative writing, creating content for their social channels on different types of things. Maybe you are a person who is taking care of email subject. Maybe you're doing a job around copywriting. Maybe you work for a digital marketing team and your job is to create landing pages, product pages for a brand, service, product, organization, whatever it is. These are different types of works. Majorly, the market is around these three areas. So far, am I clear to everybody? Can I have a quick guess? What are the three core industries? One is lead generation, online acquisition, and brand building. These are three core industries. Now let's understand with an example why a writer gets hired. And for all those people who are in doubt of this thing, that whether content writing is a saturated industry, whether content writing is one of the market that I should be getting into, or is it something a fruitful role or not, or is it something a high payable role or not, or am I going to earn money or not? Believe me, this myth is going to get clear in next 10 minutes. Let's understand with the help of online sales how it works. How a writer helps an organization to drive sales. First, understand types of companies into online sales model. If I have to buy iPhone today, suppose 11, and how do I buy today? I either open Flipkart. This is the site that I typically trust, or I open Amazon. There are two options that I open, either app or website, correct? If I'm directly opening here, something like this, Amazon.in, and I'm writing here iPhone 11. In front of me, the product is there. Let's say this is iPhone 11, hypothetically. Let's say the product that I'm getting at 45,000. I like this product. It's in my budget. I'll add to a cart and will make a purchase. As a consumer, I am aware about Amazon is the website through which I'm going to buy. I would like to buy iPhone 13. I would like to buy accessories. I would like to buy my gym protein, anything. I'm going to search here in the box and then I'm going to buy. Now, for a minute, just think about it. This graphic guy created an image of this phone. Remove this image or just keep this image, forget. For a minute, just keep this image here. And this front-end developer, the guy, he listed this website product here at Amazon. And for a minute, just think about it. There is no writer with Amazon. So from this Apple A until the last word you can see or read here could be this or anything like this. All such information, the product description is not written by anybody. So do you think this product page will be able to make sales? Do you think people will be able to go ahead and see that, okay, MRP is this, features are this, color variants are this, GB is this, about the item is this, then this is again an infographic guy job, and then the content is again here. Who writes this? And there are millions of pages like this. They are creating regularly for new products as Amazon, not just in India, worldwide. Without a writer, do you think this job can be fulfilled? This particular sale can happen for Amazon? Their end goal is to sell this product. But if they don't have writers, not writer, writers, plural form, do you think they will be able to sell? Yes or no? Do you understand for Amazon how important a writer is? For Flipkart, how important a writer is? For Reliance Digital, how important a writer is? Any firm out there without a writer cannot write this product description. They need people like you. So this is the most important thing they need to go ahead and have here. And if they don't have this, as an organization, they're going to get a struggle. Struggle for acquisition of a customer. Can I have a quick guess in the chat box? Is this clear? Now, if I ask you guys this question, everyone in this India, if you're from India or if you're from outside India, depending upon your country, do you think everybody has this app for Flipkart or Amazon? No. Some may have, some may not have, correct? The rest of the people, those who are not carrying the apps of these companies like Amazon, Flipkart, how did they buy? So what they do, they typically write like this. Say, let's say they want to buy iPhone. They go to Google and they write like this, iPhone 11. They Google a term. This is Indian market, as you guys can see here, our national flag. Now, when I Google a term called iPhone 11, what I get in India, this is only India I'm talking about. On an average per month, 1.8 million people, they are Googling a term called iPhone 11. Fine. When they Google it, how do they respond with the Google or with the search engines? 608,000 people, they click on organic results. 311,000 people, they click on the paid ads. 50% audience, they do not click anywhere. Results are in front of you. You can also get this tool if required. 3. These are ads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, of course, this ad is not created by you. But this particular ad, when I click here and I land to a page, stands for a landing page, okay? The advertisement is created by a digital marketing team. But a content for this landing page is written by who? In the chat box, everybody. Who? It's written by you. Alicia, Anjali, Anuja, Aruna, Jasmine, Nishita, Prachi, Preeti. This is written by you guys. If you're not there, this cannot be done. And just think for a minute. If you are not writing this content, they're running advertisement, 311,000 people, they react with the ads. And if Amazon, Flipkart, they are not here, what are they going to miss out? A potential buyer. Can they afford to miss out a buyer? Answer is no, because their model to sell a product is this. They want to acquire a customer online. There is no human interaction between website and or a person who is browsing through it. Agree? Able to relate? Second learning is 608,000 people. What's the matter with these guys? Let's get into that. iPhone 11, GSM Arena, Flipkart, Amazon. If you notice one thing, Apple, this is something as a technical thing. There is a problem that we are getting. GSM Arena gets around 636,000 people every month on this particular platform. Then the second one is Flipkart, 593,000. Amazon, 84,000 something. 3 lakh something for 91 mobile. Mac Rumor, 1299. And if you actually go ahead and check the page that's at bottom, that's like SmartPix, Cashify. If you go here, page number 2, they're getting, though they are famous websites, CNET and all, but they're getting very less traffic or visitors from India. Why so? The reason is, if as a writer, it is not just about creating a product page. There are 6 lakh people, plus people, I would say, those who are reacting with these ads. Plus, there are people, those who react with the SEO. So Google and every search engines like Yahoo, Bing, Yandex, these companies have given some guidelines to people like us, you, me, and everybody, that as a writer for internet, you should go ahead and create a content following these 220 plus metrics. If your content is created like that, we are going to respect you. And given if your content is not there, or if it is not created according to the guidelines given by these guys, what do you miss out? You may get ranking at page number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even at page 1, but your ranking is somewhere at bottom. What do you miss out? You miss out a lot of potential people who were likely to buy a product from your website. And as Flipkart, as Amazon, as Reliance Digital, can you afford to miss out these types of people? Answer is no. So one of the metric these companies, they look at from writer profile is that you should be good with all these skill set, not just about writing a content, about understanding search engine guidelines too, because the more understanding you have, the higher chances the product page will rank for your company too. Everybody clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. So in a company, when they're selling a product or service online, like Flipkart, Amazon, Reliance Digital, Chroma, and all these companies, this is the primarily role you will be playing as a writer. Now let's understand the second subject. That's called lead generation. Why writers get hired for this lead generation purposes. Okay, be honest. Tell me one thing. How many of you are not aware about what are leads? How many of you are not aware about what are leads? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Not aware. Okay, no problem. So let's first understand about what are leads, and then we will get into the further discussion that how a writer can help organizations to grow and how we actually capture leads with the help of writers only. Honestly speaking, writers are the one through which we are wherever we are. Believe me. So let's get into this. What are leads? Few days ago, when you plan to learn content writing, an institute like us, all of them asked you to give your name, email, and number. As an organization, if an institution wants to sell you a course, they need only these 3 information from you. Your PAN number is not required. Your Aadhaar card information is not required, right? To buy a course. These 3 informations are required. And the more like this we have, the higher chances we are going to tap more number of students. Correct? Quick yes, no? What are leads? Leads are information of people who are likely to buy a service or a product from a place or from a business. This stands for leads. Example, I'm a real estate advisor. Example, I am actually selling something in Bangalore. My friend Nikhil wishes to buy a flat and he has a budget of 2 CR. All right. Now, Nikhil made a call to 99acres.com. He finalized one property made by DLF and he realized that, okay, I'm going to buy this property, and he contacted me. Now, to give him a demo of this flat or give him a walkthrough about this flat, I'm going to invite Nikhil at my office and then I'll take him to this particular flat location. To complete this formality, I needed only two things: name and phone number of Nikhil. I don't need even his email ID. I don't need his Aadhaar card detail. I don't need his bank detail, right? To sell a property. So he's going to visit me any weekend. I'm going to show him everything. If he likes it, he's going to buy. That's the process. So for this real estate advisor, a lead that has name and phone number, or a person that has given name and phone number, it's a lead for this particular real estate advisor. Depending upon nature of a business and their requirements, a banking person who is selling a credit card, if he has information like payslip of anybody, name, Aadhaar, address proof, everything. So you're a lead for this guy. Even if Aadhaar is missing and PAN is missing, you are an incomplete for this guy. Incomplete lead for this guy. Understood now? So lead can have requirement as per the business model, or lead requirement or lead details can have different types of requirement as per the businesses or nature of businesses. Am I clear? Quick yes, no, maybe, but are leads. Everybody is clear about it? Now let's understand with the help of one great example. Every person will be able to relate this particular way. And interestingly, the beauty is that you all have been through this journey in the last few days. So let's say in the last 15 days or 1 month's time, to 1 month, I would write here. What happened with you guys? You plan to learn content writing. And I'll tell you what, there are 3 stages of any person. Okay. What, why, and how in life. For example, what should I do to earn from home or become a freelancer? And you figured out nutrition courses are there, this courses are there, that courses are there. Finally, you planned content writing is a good industry. And you thought, okay, let me go ahead and become a content writer. Then you figured out why. In this why journey, you have planned a lot. You have searched content writing career, jobs, books, which institution is best in Delhi, Mumbai, online, all such types of keywords you have Googled. After that, you are in a process of how. How means from where I'm going to take it, which institution is good. And that's one of the place where you're taking a demo today. You may take a demo with some other, institutions too. Whichever institution you're going to like, you're going to finalize and make a payment. Am I correct? This is the process. In this overall journey, why, how, what? Okay. What happened with you? You were Googling, is content writing a good career? Bam, in front of you, one article came, IM Skills. And a good information was there. How content writing is being done? Is it a good career? Can I actually learn content writing while at home? What kind of a salary I can expect? And believe me, each one of you, so around 30 people are online with me. 30 of you have Googled it. You have read articles. You have been to YouTube videos. You have read Quora. You have read Medium. You have been to every other platform. And surprisingly, none of you were aware about a subject called or a company named IM Skills. 15 days ago, we were just an unknown people for you, completely unknown. Absolutely correct. You have never heard about this company. You might have heard about big brands, those who are spending aggressively on their marketing, but we don't spend, so you've never heard, right? But you felt so comfortable leaving your name, email, and phone number, and you don't leave your name, number, email with anybody. You left this information, such an important information, with us. Why? Because wherever you were while your research period was there, you saw IM Skills, IM Skills, IM Skills consistently. Not just our own website, every news portal as well, everywhere you've seen that. And eventually you felt trusted, right? Now, who did this? Shiva, the guy you're speaking with, or Vinay, or Archie? Answer is no. Vaibhav, the founder of IM Skills, nobody was aware about it, that there is a company named IM Skills. Forget the founder. Who did that? It's you, Nikhil. It's you, Shruti. You guys did this job way back. You created a content around each and everything. Today, we are getting that value. We are getting these hot buyers who can actually, or who are actually ready to go ahead and take our training programs. Now, every platform for which the reach has been created, if I say that I am taking a credit, then I'm an absolute wrong person. The reality is, writers like you, if Alicia is not there, if Anjali is not there, if Anuja is not there, Deepthi is not there, Jasmine is not there, no organization in this world can survive. A writer drives this trust. And once that's there, it's a job of our counseling team, sales team, whatever the model is, and the founding team to convert a client, delight them with the experience. But the foundation happens because of you guys. If you're not there, I'm nothing. Everybody clear? So this is how important writers are in an organization. And especially after COVID thing, people have realized that if you want to scale up, you need to have good content writers, a communicator. Let's say you speak French, I speak English. You are very fluent with your French and I'm very fluent with my English. But in the end of the day, you are telling me something that doesn't make any sense for me. So it should be a case that you and me should understand languages, right? That is what a job of a writer is. It's not about having a great vocabulary. It is about having a very simple words or writing very simple language, which a student of a class 10th and a scholar or a doctorate degree person both can understand. This is a job of a writer. Communicate well. Getting me? Everybody quick yes, no, maybe. So this is an importance of a writer in any department, any organization. Now talking about the next part, brand reach. Okay, tell me, this is amazing. I personally love brand reach part about content thing, and I can really help you guys to relate with it like anything. Tell me one thing, how many of you use Quora? How many of you are at Instagram? So you know that your phones, they're listening to you, everything. So for example, if you talk to your friend and say this, I want to buy Mercedes. You say this to your friend 3 times. After 5 minutes, you will observe you're being targeted by least BMW, Mercedes, Jaguar, all the big companies. They will start showing you advertisement, whether you have that kind of a money or not. Why? Because your phone has actually informed them that, okay, there is one buyer. Now this is happening with you too. Now, see, I'll tell you what, your profile has already been done, or your profiling, all the companies are already doing. For example, I can tell you right away that who you are. Okay. My 70% audience is people who have worked in their life in the past. They now have kids, or they had kids. They are at a place where the kids are at least 2 to 5 years of age. They're planning to restart their career. And they're also rigid about this thing. They don't want to go out. They have 4 to 5 hours a day. They want flexible working hours, and they would like to do something from home. This is the case, 70% audience. And I know this. Now, the point is, all of these people, they are looking at only for one thing called a surety that I am going to get this thing done. Now, what happens is that, see, you are aware about iamSkills, but have you noticed that at Instagram, you've been getting a notification from places or institutions, those you have never heard about, you have never been to, but still you got something like this in a form of a very good series. For example, first about them, their name, then an invitation to join a demo with those guys. Then they are highlighting you for 7 days, multiple people, that somebody, a homemaker, learned content writing and now she's settled, earning some lakh of rupees, something like this. And a bam, the last part is, if she can do, why can't you? So they hit you with very good connect. They hit you like, if she can do, I can also go ahead and do. And the interesting part is, in the overall journey, you are somewhere in the mindset ready to go ahead and take up the course. And this content, the agenda that we actually talk about, is created by you, who are writers. So they write amazing stories that Zahida should feel connected. That, my God, this is my story. How Deepthi will actually go ahead and feel like that this person is actually like me. Because they know your behavior. And based on that behavior, what do you get? You get nurtured properly. And in the end of the day, bam, you're a sale for those guys. Now, who is doing it from the background side? It's again a writer, not you, me, or anybody. Of course, the marketing strategy is created by digital marketing team, but that what kind of a content you're going to consume is going to be decided by these guys. Understood? Am I clear? Quick yes, no, maybe in the chat box. These are 3 core objectives. Let me take a sip of water, please. These are three core objectives in the industry. Other than this, there are a few other objectives as well. These are written here. Some organization will hire you only to write SOPs. Some organizations will hire you only to write resume. That all depends what kind of a nature of business the company has. That is what your job will be. However, the primary job profile will be the one that I've just now given you as an instructions. Now, we are aware about it that why writers are hired. Correct? Shall we understand and get into a subject called how they get hired? Now, I want every student in this particular part to please go ahead and pay attention. This is really, really important information. If you are going to believe any other part other than this, that, okay, I'm going to get a job, answer is no. This is the only bread and butter that I have. Content writing is what I have done in my overall professional life. Okay. I want you guys to just remember one thing. The process that I'm going to create is what is, and this is how you're going to get a job. Otherwise, there is no job in the market. So before we get into this discussion, let's understand that how many of you are here to start with a job and how many of you are here to become a business person, let's say a freelancer. Can I have your numbers? You can write job or freelancer in the chat box. Let's see that what kind of ratio we have today. Job, freelance, job, 50-50 now. Freelancer, freelancer. Work from home, job, freelancer. 60% audience is saying freelancing. 40% audience is for job. Freelancer. Big percentage of people are there for freelancing profile. Perfect. Job people. I'm a student in school. Very good, Rishmita. Freelancer. Great. Let's address one by one about the job part first, and let's understand about the freelancing part, the second one. Okay. Job. A question that I would like to put in front of everybody, and you have to answer this. Okay. Let's have this part very engaging. There is a job with Amazon. Let's say there is iPhone 15 is what they're launching. They're at their portal and they want to hire somebody who can help them to go ahead and promote this product. Okay. They're looking forward for SEO based writer. And they're also looking forward to add somebody in the digital marketing team as a copywriter to help and increase the sales. The budget for ad is 1 crore. They're expecting 10x growth. That means 10x means 10 CR revenue. And for this, they are also looking forward to get ranking soon for iPhone 15 as their product page, because if they're going to miss out on the ranking part, what they actually miss, they miss real customers. Now, scenario is very clear in front of you. You have done a course from X institution. X is either IIMSkills or other institution, whichever you will pick for your training institution. Okay. Us or others. You're a fresh graduate with a 1-month course, followed by a short internship. There is an opening. They are paying 30K as a fresher salary. How many of you are going to believe that Amazon is going to trust you, that they will give you, okay, you can spend 1 crore with my digital marketing team. You are a good writer. Or they're going to trust your SEO based content writing skills. Okay, you do this job because you're a great writer. How many of you believe that Amazon will hire you? Same scenario, medium-sized company and a startup with less money. How many of you believe that startup or medium-sized company, they are also going to consider your profile? Everybody in the chat box. And it's okay. You can be wrong. You can be right. If you are an HR person, will you consider these people to hire? Let's say on the other side, IIMSkills is hiring. Forget, you have learned a course with us and IIMSkills is hiring. You have to generate leads for my new product that's coming up. That's data analyst course. Do you think people are going to hire you? Absolutely. Nishta, I love your answer. Everybody pay attention. If you ask the same question from the counseling team of any institution, us or others, if you have been to, these guys will tell you, you will get a job. We have hiring between this and that. Agree? Right? See, the point is nobody will take a risk, no risk with you guys. No one will hire you. I'm telling you this thing, no one. I, being a CEO of a company, a person who is about to sell a course to around 30 plus people is saying, after doing my training program, you're not going to get a job. Strange, right? But this is the hard reality. Yes. How am I going to get a job? This is a question everybody may have in their mind now, whenever we address this part, right? Guys, see, the point is, who is a writer? The one who can write? Absolutely correct, right? The one who can write, but a one who has already written. It's not about the one who can write. It's about a one who have already written content. For an example, people in the ebook section expect you should have written a book. People, when they're going to interview you, they want to see that how with the credible resources. For example, if you start a WordPress blog, like you, thousands of others have already started. Nobody cares for that. Are you writing for big companies? If yes, you are a credible resource. Do you write for big brands? If it is about publishing a white paper or research paper, are your scholarly article with Google Scholar or some kind of websites? If yes, you're a pro writer. Because if such websites have allowed you to write and you are an author with these types of organizations, you have a strong, what's the thing? Portfolio. What is it? Portfolio. And it is needed. When people are going to interview you, you should be able to go ahead and tell them that if, let's say, a publication house asks you that, can you help people to complete their books? You tell them, I'm an author with 3 books. My books are there. You can just go ahead and read them. It's available. Read the reviews. Somebody says, let's say, newspaper is hiring. So I'm an author with Times of India. That's my account. See the URL. Every such things are going to go ahead and drive that trust. And without it, no other person can actually go ahead and guarantee you a job. It's just you. Because understand, Nishta, Preeti, everybody understand, very important thing. For Vaibhav, it is easy to say one thing. You will publish a book. This is what I've said, right? It takes a lot of time to write and complete a book. Agree? It's easy for me to say, you will write for Times of India. You have to draft an article and then submit it. You have to write for 10, 15 other websites. You have to write, sit down, relax, and then write, research. Many things are required. So a commitment from your end is required for around 4 to 5 months to develop a very good portfolio. And once you have this, you are unstoppable. How are you going to get this job? That I'm going to address. But is this process clear? Any counselor in the market who says that you get jobs, remember one thing, they're selling you. Any organization CEO, any YouTuber says you get a job in writing industry by drafting this. Remember this thing, all of them are selling you, including me, but I'll sell you authentically. This is one of the reasons people buy my authenticity. That's one of the reasons there are no negative reviews about us. Because if they are here, they are here. They know that what's the job and they have to work hard with me. Everybody, can I have a quick yes in the chat box? That you are all clear? Let me talk about the freelancers. So now this is something you should all relate with. Today, you're all planning to learn content writing and you are deciding between us and others, correct? You're checking reviews, you're checking everything, you're checking credibility of trainers, everything, right? Evaluation, we can say this in English. If you're doing this, one client, whosoever will come to you, this client will also ask you, show me your past work. Correct? So you also need a portfolio, right? This client will see that what kind of a work you have done in the past. And if you don't have any kind of a work with you, do you think you will be able to sell to this person? Quick yes, no, maybe in the chat box. Do you think you can't write? So the next important question that I'm going to ask you, and I want every person who have written freelancing in the chat box, that you would like to become a freelancer. Answer me this. Forget about showing somebody a portfolio. Tell me something that from where first you will get this person, lead, client, to whomsoever you are going to showcase your work. From which resource you are going to get this detail? Ask yourself. We have to advertise ourselves on various platforms. Others, again, for that, we need a strong portfolio. Fiverr, LinkedIn doing internship for making contacts. This is my LinkedIn, never posted something. Still able to sell to around 25 lakh rupee training programs only in content writing industry. This is my LinkedIn thing. Not even a single post I have posted here. Where can I see my profile? See all activities, wherever it is. I don't post here at all. You can't even read something. Though my students, they tag me that they got a job and all those things. Think about it. Now, see, I'll tell you what thing. Those who have said freelancing sites such as Fiverr, Upwork, my all courses are free for you. All my courses are free for you for a lifetime, and to all your family members, relative, and everybody. Please develop your profile at Fiverr, LinkedIn, and all other platforms. Try to get just 5 clients. Forget 5, 2 clients in next 3 months. I'll give you my courses for free. Do you know that with these websites, there are 1,000 plus people bidding for, I would say 10,000 plus people bidding for one project. There are dedicated team members, those who are just doing bidding job for these guys. We can find clients from social media or search for publishers online. Wow, Nishita, kindly go ahead and get one client like this. Maybe we have to do some work for free. Remember one thing, Zahida, there is nothing called free in this world. And if you're good at something, especially then, do not offer your services for free. I don't speak for free at all. If you have to go ahead and hire me, I charge 10,000 rupees for an hour. Why should I go ahead and work for free? Are you that free, Zahida? Why will you work for somebody for free? Ask yourself this question. Something popped up in your mind now? This is a different question this person have asked. Getting it, everybody in the chat box? Able to relate? Quick yes, no, maybe. This is something that each one of us should know. How am I going to get a client? So remember one thing, guys. What is the business model of Just Dial if you're all from India? What Just Dial is doing? You are reaching out to 8 times, 10 times 8 number. I need a driver. Correct? Then they pass on your number to all the drivers who are listed there. They collect our contact information. Correct? And then they sell this contact information to everybody. One lucky person gets the client. And the person who has taken their service, paid service. Agree? Quick yes. This is the model. If IM Skills is dependent upon Just Dial to capture leads on our behalf, do you think I will be able to sell to these many people that I'm selling every day? How is that you have all landed here at IM Skills? Because of my marketing skills, right? That we have built the marketing, we've researched that where all people can go, then we have created our reach there. Then you all research and then you landed here, right? Then I have a lead. So now there are few journey you should know. Person without marketing skills, you may be very, very good at writing, but if you have no idea how to do marketing, you cannot sell a product. Let's say you have done marketing, you have captured leads, but you're poor at sales. Do you really think you will be able to go ahead and convert a client? No, not at all, right? Then if you have converted a client, but you're an extremely pathetic person with your delivery skills, like few institutions in the market that taken the money and not delivering the good service, then again, bad, you will have bad feedback, bad reviews, and then you will stuck there. Maybe you've delivered a great service and now they want to outsource a big project to you. And you're poor at managing people. You have got a lot of money, but you're not managing your finances, GST, taxes, and all such things. You are not even aware about what are legal types of contracts you should be aware about and how to develop that. Eventually, you need to have every skill that a CEO of a company should have. And if you do not have this, remember one thing, you cannot become a freelancer. Everybody in the chat box, able to relate? If as a writer, you're not aware about it, that how I have to go ahead and develop all of these types of skills, you cannot sell to anybody. Just mark these words very clearly. And you need to develop all these skills. Now I am going to talk about the secret ingredient offered by IM Skills. And then I'll show you a magic that I've done since the inception. that why people they tag me. And I don't even advertise, I don't take a credit. They have done all, I'm a teacher. There are students, those who have achieved a lot, and there are students, those who are still struggling because they don't write at all. So we are a transparent business company. If I have anything, it's there in front of all. If I don't have anything, it's not there for anybody. Simple like that. Those who will join me, this is what the guarantee that you're going to get. Listen to me. Everybody, our program is a very unique program. I don't teach like a random institution. For an example, what's happening with most of the places? There is a college for arts promising people you will become a lawyer. I agree. Academic wise, lawyer, arts, sensible. Same art school is telling people that you learn arts, you will become a doctor. Practically, do you think it is possible? No. Same arts college promising people you will become a CFA or you will become a CA. Practically, it is impossible. Now, what all the institutions are doing? Let me explain. There is content writing course that we have. You will get a job. You will start as a freelancer. You will get internship. You will become this. You will launch your business. Can you actually believe that one state course delivery for 15, 16 hours can make you guys all winner? Maybe it is a line for one, not for all. Yes or no? Pay attention. What we do, how I deliver my courses. I run a course named as Content Writing Master Course, 1 month course, 16 hours of training every Sunday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. This course will help you to learn 30 types of writing. Okay. In this 30 type of writing, weekly assignments will be given to all of you and a feedback will be given to every person based on the first assignment and second assignment submissions. There are dedicated team members. I, Roma, and other faculty will be there. Those who are taking care of you guys for 1 month. In 1 month, all of you are in one simple category called new writers. You all will learn how to write. Okay. We won't be hard with you guys at all in the first 1 month. And we will consider that, okay, these are the students who are learning content writing and how to type content, different types of fonts. Okay. Once it is done, there is a 3 months training internship. Now, this internship is not something you will work for a company. This internship is inbuilt, part of the course. Every Sunday, 11 a.m. till 12 p.m., you as my students will come and join me. I will be your host and I will have 14 lectures here. What I'll do, I am going to divide groups into 2 categories. One, job people. Second one, freelancers, or you call them business people. Job people, focus, build a portfolio, launch yourself. And it is a word on a recorded line. My face is also there. Okay. Person or people who are here to get a job. There is only one condition. You have to follow all the advices given by your faculty. You have to just write the articles and the task that we will assign you. In the journey of 4 months, you all will get the placement. If you do not get a placement while you are in my training period of 4 months, I will return 1.5x money to you guys. If I've charged you 10,000, I'll return you 15,000 rupees. This is a guarantee thing on a recorded line. Every week, such recordings, they get live there on my YouTube channel. So far, no bad things are appearing. No people, and I'm not hiding anything. It's not that there are good reviews and then series of bad reviews and then one bad and then series of good. Nothing is like this. If there are reviews, there are just positive reviews because I serve people authentically. Freelancers, your entire focus will be only at one thing. You will also be building portfolios like this, guys, but you have to work 2x harder than these people. I will be teaching you marketing, selling, and every skill set that is required to become a freelancer. And a promise made, all of you will have your first paid client that you've captured with your own marketing and selling skills from the internet. No Fiverr, no other website. Am I clear, everybody? Quick yes, no, maybe. Now, I would like to pause my recording for a minute because I'm going to showcase database of people that I cannot go ahead and show to you guys otherwise. Now, one of the most important part that you guys should be aware about is that we don't go ahead and just say for the sake of saying. Our things are very clear. If we have something, you're going to get that. If we don't have, we don't have. Important thing is, if I've promised you, you're going to get a job, means you're going to all get placement. If I've said that you're all going to get your first payment client or paid client, you're going to get that. The only thing, the only condition that you all should be aware about is that you have to write. That is the only condition. And I'm not going to ask you guys that, okay, go to the moon and come back the same day. No, I'm only going to ask you guys one thing called write every day. Am I clear to all? Quick acknowledgement in the chat box. Now, let me go ahead and talk about the last part, and then we will open our open Q&A round. Okay, why Iron Skills? Do you know one thing that, let's say you have purchased something. Let's say a mobile device is what you have purchased, or let's say a car, and suddenly your car is, or there is some mechanical issue with the car. You're somewhere stuck. Somebody is there with you, and it from the company's side immediately, the moment you are stuck. Trust me, this is called that you're going to be with this brand forever. Your phone is something, let's say it's not working. The organization, whosoever is, let's say Apple, they gives you a new phone and say that you use it and you come back and take the other phone. You use, meanwhile, the lower version, but you can access or use the phone for time being. That's called customer service, right? If I paid money, I want somebody to take care of me always, right? That's the way it goes. It happens here. There is no mediator between you and me. You're stuck, call me. I am there on the WhatsApp group. You want to talk to me there? Please text me. Other faculties are there. So you have 100% hand holding throughout the training period. This is the most beautiful part of our training. Unlike others, I have not hired any outside person. Those who are working from Monday to Saturday for other companies, and then on Saturday, some extra money they're doing freelancing, teaching jobs. This is the only thing that we do in our life. And if we don't do this well, we are nowhere in our life. Agree? So remember one thing, that you will be attended by the team properly. Second thing, guaranteed course. Whatever you need, you give me in a piece of paper, wherever I need a job, it is done. You know what my reputation is? Forget, I am not even training you. You have done a course from any other institution. You name me the top institution in the writing domain. I'll simply just send them one small email. Whether you are a good writer or a bad writer, you get hired. This is my reputation. Talk to the big agencies of writing, eStoryteller, WriteRight, Content Whale, Content Holic. These are the companies with at least 1,000+ members. Just see that how good we are in the relationship with these guys, because they know the kind of talent that I produce. And as a writer, Daniel, Alicia, Mohammed, Nikhil, the only thing that is required is that you need to write. Rest is our job. We'll nurture you in the system properly. Pure hands-on training, and you have lifetime access for the live course and recording both. Let me walk you through about the same thing. Let's say you would like to revise the session, or you would like to revise the live sessions. All such things are possible. Every recording goes here, every task goes here, every tool we install here. You can access this particular platform through mobile, laptop, tab forever. Today, tomorrow, any day. In year 2025, you feel like I would like to revise this course. Straight away, go ahead and do that. There are no restrictions. Am I clear? And it is for a lifetime. You have paid once, you can access for the course forever. This is the beauty. Now, the last part of our training process, that how it goes. So I conduct a course. It's a 4 months course. Don't consider it as 1 month training. It's a 4 months course, wherein total 30 hours of live lectures are there. This course is led by 3 faculties. Me, and there is one faculty. I cannot name because there is something that happened with the other one. So at the moment, I'm not going to name the third faculty. So Roma, I, and the third faculty, at the moment, the person is just at a question mark who the person will be. We are all going to lead the course. I will be your manager here. You are going to all report to me in this internship period when I'm going to launch you guys in the market. And this is where miracle happens. This is where you learn. Okay. This course is actually a Sunday batch. At the moment, I only have weekend batch. Sunday 10 to 2 is the class time, followed by a small break. Ticket of the course at the moment on a discounted price is 14,900 plus 18% GST. That comes to 17,582 rupees. The rest of the details you guys might have already checked. Purely hands-on driven training and all rest of the features you are all aware about. My next upcoming batch is starting from 5th of February. The only constraint that I have with my 5th February batch is that it's already full. Okay. After this, my next batch is on 5th of March. So we are open to take 3 enrollments for 5th batch, 5th of Feb. And after this, 5th of March is the day when we are going to have another batch. So those who are planning to go ahead and take a 5th of Feb batch, this is a welcome ticket. And on the other side, what I have done, I have discounted it for you guys with 10%. 5th Feb 2023, this is valid till tonight, 11:59 p.m. Or if first 3 tickets are sold right after using this URL, this will be automatically expired. So this is the URL. You guys can go ahead, click and make the payment without a problem and you're done. Am I clear? Those who are targeting 5th of February batch. But remember one thing, once my 3 seats are booked, I am afraid I have to go ahead and move you guys in my 5th of March batch. The date is already confirmed. In March as well, 7-8 people have enrolled, but my Feb batch is already full. And I want to tell you something. You may actually go ahead and again feel like that, no, this person is just bluffing it. Let me go ahead, please. And also share your feedback. How was it? How you all have felt in the session today? You all enjoyed it? You all liked it? Whosoever would like to go ahead and talk. Thank you so much for insightful session. Thank you. Glad you liked it. Zahida would like to talk. Let me unmute Zahida. Zahida, would you mind also turning your video okay if you are comfortable? Zahida, you're unmuted now.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Now it's good evening.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's good evening.
You said it, it was afternoon only.
Yeah. I have two important things to ask. One would be, do you have only weekend batches? No, weekdays.
Right. I'll tell you what. So earlier we had this weekday and weekend options, but so when we introduced this part, that was a COVID thing. A lot of people during their weekdays, they were available. Now, since people have started calling by, for the offices thing and all, most of my people or students, they don't reach out. And my 70% audience is females. And they're taking care of their families too. So what we have observed when we launched our weekday batch in the past, we hardly got around 3-4 people. Most of them are in the weekend batches. So there is no point of keeping a batch that restrict me, other faculties, and just for 1 or 2 people. So we somehow try to explain them if they can manage with our either self-study in that case, or else weekend is what they can actually get into. That would be great. Otherwise, we're not planning to get into a weekday one at this stage. And we're not even demanding God or praying God that please God, COVID should come again. No, not at all. Please. We are okay with compromising with students, but we are not okay with compromising on this part. So this is the reality that I don't have students for this weekday one. That's why. So I've restricted it for a time.
Fine, that's fine. One more thing, one important thing. You just mentioned that content writing. Is it truth that can anyone be a content writer? I just want a frank answer from you, because there are people, who know how to write, but there are people who don't know actually how to do this content writing, but still they are interested in writing. I want a frank answer from you. How difficult is for a non-writer to be a writer?
Okay, so see, there are many myths. For an example, some people believe that I am extremely great with my vocabulary and I am a good writer. My answer is no, you are not. See, it's a mixed kind of a role. For an example, if you look at me, I don't know complete coding, but I know to a level that I can run my business.
Yeah.
Likewise, I do not know advertisement, but I know that where my money is getting, let's say, burned by my team members. So I can get into the analytical part. So I'll tell you one thing, that as a writer, it is not that it's a difficult kind of a thing. Once you start practicing it, for an example, I'll tell you one thing, that there was a girl. This is a real story, happened with me. I'll again pause my screen because I'm showing. As I have said, 2 are left. Okay, let me go ahead and put it this way. How many of you are targeting Feb batch and how many of you are targeting March batch? This will be easier for my team member to get in touch and accordingly solve. Nishita for March, Nikhil for Feb, Deepti for March. Is there a measure to like how much content marketing knowledge one should have? Vandana, the more you have, the higher chances that you'll be able to tap more and more number of people. Marketing is everything. So if you have good marketing skills, you are going to gain more customers. Writing is your service. Marketing is the way you are going to reach out to your potential buyers. There will be full-time 3 months internship. Yes, Ravina, not full-time. It is flexible with the hours. So while you are at home, you can do those internships. We don't require you to just go ahead and sit in the, let's say, for 8 hours or something. An hour a day is enough to develop a good portfolio. And during the internship, maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours. So I have Nikhil for Parmita and Nikhil for Feb batch. to fetch better jobs? No, Vandana. Then in that case, not required. Alicia, no, not sorry. Vijayashree. Okay, there are 5-7 people. So the point is, this is not gonna be a workable model. Let Shiva decide and help you guys seats accordingly. Okay, so there is a question, does IIM train on tools like Adobe, HTML, XML? We do, but in technical writing, not in this one. I joined little late. I had been a graphic designing classes, so I missed the initial demo part. Would like to know whether there is going to be another session wherein I could join later. Sandhya, why not? We can also give you an orientation session recording. You can walk through with the same. Lifetime support for content writing? Absolutely. Even if you're not my customer, I am going to help you. I cannot name a company. So there are people who have done a course from the other institution. They were not happy there. They were not so confident about one or two things. I've given them my free video, of course, the recorded video of our session, help them to learn the subject. All we have received is blessing. Plus, next time if somebody asks them where to do content writing, they're not going to recommend the other one. At least IIM Skills is what they are going to recommend. This is what our principles are. I've already shown you. So have you ever seen any advertisement done by IIM Skills? No. And you have seen the batch numbers, what kind of students we take. This is the result. If you are good into customer service, people are going to refer you. Does your content writing course is domain specific or can it be? Have to be a little more, I need to understand the detail of this question before answering this. So what I recommend, you can just discuss the same with Shiva, because the domain specific thing is something that can vary from person to person. So what exactly your question is, let Shiva get the same thing and we are good to answer. Can I do this course full-time with my full-time job? Yeah, without a problem. Nishta, not a problem. Will this course help me to write a book? Why not? That's our first class, first session. Start with book. What is the total strength in any batch? It's going to be 35 people. 35. And there are 5 from the existing batches, those who are participating. So overall, 40 students will be there. What will the course help? I think I've answered that. So I will remain online for next 2 more minutes. As I said, I have 2 seats left. I will be giving seats to the people who have booked early. I've given you all discounted URL. Okay. And this URL is only valid for next 2 more, or by 11:59 p.m. Then a regular price will be applicable. 1,700 rupees saving is there, but I'm afraid I will be shifting people in the March batch, those who are late with their enrollments. No hype, nothing bluffing around it that we may have less seat or such thing. This is the reality. Seats are not there, means it is not there. We cannot make our batches filled with so many people. That disturbs the environment. That's the thing. And for us as well, it is difficult to go ahead and take care of all the students in one go. So that's the point. So I think we are good. Okay, guys, once again, thank you so much for participating today in the session. It was really, really lovely hosting this class. And I hope you all enjoyed the class. For any further help, you can talk to Shiva. Shiva is the person who will assist you. He will guide you. You can feel free to interact with him anytime. And please decide upon the batch before participating now. Because if seats are full, then Feb or March should not have a conflict. We don't want to go ahead and give you guys something that's not there. So that's the point, that please ensure that seat is there. What's content writing in HR space? Again, Sandhya, this is something that should be addressed over a call. We need to first hear from you. What are your requirements? Cannot just answer it like this. Okay. Vandana, recording will be shared with everybody. We will be uploading the same recording there on our YouTube channel. Hopefully by 5 p.m. you can go ahead and walk through with the same. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being a lovely audience today. You all have a great time ahead and Happy New Year. You guys can now leave the class. I'm going to end this training program. Thank you. Have a great time.